For service learning this year, I did the care packages, I volunteered a few times to scorekeep, and I did the grandparents' tea. I also made cards for SHAF, SHAF, like SHAF Kids, and that kind of helped fundraise for the school. I wish I'd done a longer term commitment. Like, I wanted to do car service, but it didn't work out with my brother coming to school. And the things that I could have volunteered for, like, I wanted to volunteer for the science club with Ms. Vare, but the pickup didn't work out. Like, everything just didn't work out. And next time, I think I'm going to, like, next year, I want to try to make things work because I think it'll be rewarding in the end. So this is my service learning reflection for the grandparents' tea. The grandparents' tea was only one of the maybe 4 or 5 events that I volunteered at throughout the term or the year, I guess. At the grandparents' tea, I interacted with the grandparents and the teachers. It kind of helped me more with my people skills and also with the kids. We had to help the kids find their grandparents, which wasn't always easy because they were quite hyper, but that kind of helped me with learning how to control kids a bit more, and that will like apply to my babysitting because I babysit a lot, so that was helpful. When interacting with the grandparents and like the parents, I talked like respectfully to them, and I also talked about what the IB is about, what I had to overcome challenges wise. We had difficulty with like small organizational errors, but we overcame them as a group, like all the volunteers, and everyone who volunteered had to kind of be flexible, and that's kind of something that I think will apply to any service thing that you're doing, any volunteering work. You're gonna have to be flexible with like where help is needed. You'll have to be. This is my service learning reflection for the making of the care packages, which was back in December. The care packages were something that interested me a lot because I made one in grade 5 with my teacher. It was a requirement, but this year I decided to do it, like volunteer to do it. This is because I felt that it was something that is really interesting. It's kind of different for service. It's something that you can like put your own personality into, and I think it really helps the people on the downtown east side. I found that really interesting, so I was pretty committed to doing the care package. I had to interact with my family. I had to figure out who was going to pay for it. I contributed, and I got my family members to contribute, and I had to figure out what stuff we had to buy, and that was my job that my parents didn't help me with. So I had to get my brother on board, and we had to go shopping and find the socks and the gloves, and it was rewarding because I knew that this was going to help people on the downtown east side a lot, and specifically one person that I would make their holiday season better. And the difficulties were just kind of getting started. I think I procrastinated, but in the end, it worked out, and I was pretty proud with what I came up with. I ended up like working with my family more, and I kind of learned that it's good. It's like really rewarding to do something by yourself. So the people that benefited were the people on the downtown east side. I'm really happy about that. I kind of benefited from this because it was rewarding, as I said, and it made me realize like how lucky I am that I don't have to think about having like matches or having like soap. That just comes naturally, and I think that's really interesting that I found things that I could give up, like a lot of excess that I had in my house that I could put into the care package. That was something that I found interesting because not everyone has that, and I realized like how lucky I am and made me quite grateful. I can apply what I learned doing this activity to other life situations because it was a lot about giving and about putting others before yourself. It was a time when I maybe didn't want to do this, but I knew that it was something important and I committed to it, and that will help me. That saying that like giving is really important no matter the time or place.